who for years and months have made sure that our country remains free from the threat of terror. And although the public may never know what our officers do every day, Your Excellency, I want to report that in the last 6 months especially, the war against terror has gained momentum, and I can proudly report that we have been able to detect and thwart what would have been catastrophic attacks on our country's security. We are going to increase our alertness and make sure that never again will terrorists find their way to hurt us the way they have hurt us in the past. Number two, we have a problem in about 13 counties, with 8 counties being most affected. The problem of criminals who are engaged in the organized crime of banditry and livestock rustling. Once more, I commend our officers who, especially in the last few months, and these are officers from both our internal security organs, the National Police Service and other agencies, but also from the Kenya Defense Forces, who have helped us put bandits in a corner. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, where we have put these criminals, they will never recover again. We will sustain that war. We will go relentlessly against them. We will eradicate them from our midst. And therefore, our officers have firm instructions to deal with bandits mercilessly and make sure that the deaths that we have experienced in many parts of our country, especially the North Rift, do not occur again. Thirdly, is the problem that brings us here. We believe the sale and use of illicit alcoholic drinks, as well as drugs, narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances is a threat, just like terrorism and banditry. It's only that the means are different. What terrorists do to destroy society, what bandits do, these fellows who are selling these dangerous substances are doing the same. In fact, they have even greater number of casualties. Number 4, we have determined in this country that religious and cultural extremism is slowly threatening the fabric of our country. We are already in shock as a nation as what is happening in Kilifi County continues to unfold. And Your Excellency, if we can allow what happened in Shakahola to pass just like any other security breach, we will have a case to answer to posterity and to future generations of Kenyans. I believe, without a doubt, that the very unfortunate and unforgettable incident in Shakahola should be a turning point on how we handle our national security, and all criminals and thugs and terrorists who are hiding behind Christianity or any other religion for that matter. We have decided, as the Interior Ministry, we will crack down on them with the same vigor, same strength, same focus, same clarity of mind as we are doing with the bandits, terrorists, and the sellers of illicit alcohol and drugs. Finally, Your Excellency, this country is facing a challenge on our law and order emanating from violent behavior which is incited as a way of resolving social, economic, and political grievances. 2-3 months ago, we all saw how people purporting to be political demonstrators in Nairobi and the counties, some of the counties in Nyanza, caused death, destruction, looting, and breaking of property in the pretext that they are exercising political rights. We have also seen, Your Excellency, just last week, criminals who are said to have been exercising a grievance against the police in Esebania storm a police station, break into the armory, try to free people in lawful custody. Your Excellency, I'm on the way there to Esebania. No country worth its salt can tolerate that kind of behavior. It doesn't matter what the grievances are. I know, Your Excellency, we have a problem. The DIG has spoken here, but he has not been as candid as perhaps I can be as his minister. We have a problem. Some of our officers are part of the problems we are facing in this country. And time has come for us as a country to part ways with any member of the organs of our national security who is aiding, abetting, and even complicating the already enough security challenges we have as a country. And it will not be enough. We have decided, Your Excellency, it will not be enough to transfer people. Because you transfer an officer, you are transferring a problem. I want to make it clear to all my colleagues who are serving with me in this ministry at all levels. Time has come for us to decide either we build our country or we just let it go to the dogs. And I'm sure the choice is extremely obvious. Between you as an officer and the country, we will choose to stick with the country. There are some genuine grievances, but at the same time, members of the public, we must be an orderly society which processes their grievances within the law. Therefore, any member of the public who tries to access a police station or any protected area trying to contend with law enforcement officers in the name of processing their grievances will treat you the way we are treating the other dangerous people in our midst. I am afraid that lawlessness has been induced by leaders, including political leaders. In Kericho and Bomet, this culture of violent resolution of grievances, Kericho and Bomet as we speak, next step, people who have what appears to be some of them genuine grievances of a historical nature. But instead of asking government to support them resolve grievances. They steal property. They burn equipment. They even resist law enforcement officers and attack some of them, including burning police cars. And there are some political leaders who are involved, and they are my friends. They are my friends. We will not allow you, whoever you are, to take Kenya to the dogs. It will start in Kericho and Bomet. It will go to Nandi. It will go to another place where there is tea. It will go to central Kenya. We'll have no country. So, Your Excellency, I took time to elaborate that to say where we have placed all these problems is in the same WhatsApp group. The terrorists, the bandits, people selling drugs and alcohol, the people who are extremists, religious extremists, cultural extremists, like the people trying to revive Mungiki and other proscribed organizations which have come with beautiful names. Other names, they are not even calling them Mungiki. And we have the information. And we saw what some of these crooks and criminals were trying to do outside the DCI headquarters the other day. No country worth its salt entertains that kind of behavior. So, Your Excellency, as we fight this, we must also say no to religious and cultural extremists who want to throw Kenya to the dogs. We must say no to political and other leaders who are inciting violence and discrediting and defiling the facilities that symbolize order and civility in our country. You go to a police station to report crime. I have already admitted I have a lot of problems. And Kanja, you have a job. You have a job, Kanja. Your 70,000 Kenya police officers. You have a job. And the problem is at command level. Because when the command is aligned, these constables will toe the line, isn't it? So we have a job. But you see, the public also, that does not excuse the public. Run over police stations, bring proscribed groups to demonstrate and chant slogans outside the security facility. The politicians who are inciting people to vandalize equipment in the tea estates, I'll arrest all of you. All of you. Because it's not right. The politicians who are aiding and assisting bandits to steal livestock and kill people, I'll put you in. Whether you are in the opposition, whether you are in the government side, that is my work, and I know it's not popular work. So, Your Excellency, I'm sorry I went overboard kidogo, lakini asante kwa kunisaidia. Kwa sababu hii pombe itaharibu Kenya. Hii madawa itaharibu Kenya. Na kama wewe ni afisa wa polisi, kama wewe ni afisa wa utawala, na wewe mwenyewe ndio uko pale, unasaidiana na wale wanauza pombe ya sumu na madawa ya kulevya, your time is up and we'll part ways with you because we cannot prioritize you over our country. Kwa hayo mengi na machache, I request that we be all upstanding and invite